organizations that are undertaking digital transformation in this highly, fluid and digitally AI first, digital first environment. Okay. Future wouldn't wait for you as the companies are actively transforming. Sorry, 72%, that's again data. 72% of the companies are actively looking for leaders with this kind of a skill set, which is business acumen plus technological depth and leadership skills, critical thinking. So the management degrees or management skills without a technical depth or the ability to go and understand and have a meaningful technological conversation is becoming obsolete. And it's very clear from the data I presented, a couple of slides back. So be the future, lead the change. So with that, I hand over to Herleen to open up for questions.
Great. Thank you, Shine, for all those wonderful insights. Audience, you're very welcome to ask your questions, any questions you may have, right? You're very welcome to either post them in the chat or, unmute yourselves, turn on your cameras. There's no compulsion, but you're very welcome to do that too, if that is easier, if, communicating your question. If you have a little lengthier one, you can do that, or you can post it in the chat. I think we can wait a couple of seconds until we receive some questions. Or if anyone's wants to, unmute yourselves, please feel free to go ahead and do that. Or you can even raise your hand on Zoom, and then we can take it one by one. Okay. This is an Ask the Expert, guys. So we have the expert here. It's time for you guys to ask. So we can get that.
Hello, it's Priya.
Sure, Priya, go ahead.
So what I'm asking, like, I'm a software engineer, right? And I had the experience of 1 to 2 years. So it's a good time to switch into the product.
Yes, Priya, thanks for that question. Definitely, there is no, a particular good time or, a kind of a prefixed time for the switch. So if you feel that, something in the product excites you, yes, definitely, you should take the switch. And, programs like these give you the exposure of experimenting on both sides. So it gives you a well-rounded view. It doesn't stop you or harm you in trying and experimenting. So if you find during the course of the study that or in the course of the switch that it's this is what it excites you, it keeps you up, yeah, definitely for it. Or if in the course you find out that that's not something that excites me, there is nothing losing around it. You have the tech depth. You told you are coming from a software background. There is always an opportunity to kind of pursue that faction where you focus deeply on the technical side of the story and move forward. What helps you is basically you in the back of the mind have tools, be more business focused, business aligned, so that whenever you're creating something, you always have that conscious question that you question yourself: am I doing this for the business? Is it driving the business forward? It's adding value to the business, which is of paramount importance and a highly valuable skill to have.
Thank you, Jen.
Great, thank you for that, Shine. Okay, Priya, I hope that answers your question.
Yes, Harleen.
Okay, great. Shine, we have Harsh next, who has asked, as I am coming from a non-tech background and transitioning into product management, what are the essential skill sets that will be required to make a career path in product?
So, Harsh, I presume that you have seen the presentation and the data that was presented. Okay, so tech is one aspect of it, and critical thinking, emotional intelligence, the ability to work with people, across sectional stakeholder management, work across sections of the businesses, and drive business forward is of paramount importance. Tech is just one aspect of it. So, if you strike a balance between these things, you're good enough, or you're well poised for the transition into product management. Okay, so if you look at it, many of the product managers who are there are come from a non-tech background, and definitely there are opportunities, but definitely it is an added advantage to have the ability, or if you can create an ability to have a meaningful conversation with your tech team. Yes, that's an added advantage, and programs like these, it aims at providing that. That's exactly what programs like these are poised at, or are, it's at the sweet spot where it allows people to have the business acumen and the application of technology and the leadership. So you sit at the intersection of all three.
Great. Thank you, Shai. We have Jyotsna next, who has shared that I am a BBA graduate and want to start my career, but I'm confused about which path to choose. I'm not interested in marketing or sales. Can you guide me on how to find the right career direction?
Oh, yes, Jyotsna, definitely. So essentially, you should try out. This is the best time to get started and explore various options. So the young talents out there, these days, if you see the research or the reports, they prefer satisfaction over anything else. So essentially, you should find out your sweet spot and what makes you happy, and you should explore, things like where the programs which will offer you paths or kind of guidances into various options that you can try out, and allow you experiential learning, which will enable you to kind of experience things uh, during the course of the time and make a judicious decision about it. And these are all let me just throw a little more light on the experiential learning part of it, which is like, if you wanted to try out, digital, I mean, sorry, product management. So the program enables you the opportunity to kind of do that. Or if you wanted to do something else, the program allows you the opportunity to do that, and you yourself will be able to find out what interests you best and what excites you.
Of course. Thank you, Shine. We have Tanmoy from LinkedIn who has asked, what is the future of product jobs in the age of AI?
Um, so the product jobs are here, but it will be refined, or what the product job that you see today will not be the product job of tomorrow. I know where you're coming from. Can AI completely replace it? My take is no. There is going to be always human in the loop, and product has an emotional side. There is a human side to the product, and that will definitely be there. But AI will be a companion, a co-creator in this journey. And definitely, yes, the product managers will need to be educated, will need to be aware of the tools that will 10x or even 10x their productivity, while making informed decisions and designing and creating user experiences and customer experiences. Yes, definitely product jobs are going to be here. It will be not the same that you see today. It will be much more, much more refined, and AI will be part of it. And AI is going to be your companion.
Of course. Thank you, Shine. I think I don't see any more questions right now. So I think we can wait a couple of seconds if people want to post their questions or maybe unmute themselves too. Right, guys, do not worry. This is a very interactive session. You can ask anything, that you want to find out how to for your career or for your personal professional growth. Hmm. Okay, I don't think people are taking the ask part of this session very seriously, or okay. Um,
Hi, ma'am.
yeah, Hema, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm recently BTech graduated in computer science and technology. So I would like to shift my career, but I don't like to shift in marketing, sales, operations, finance, and also I'm interested in product manager and the business analysis. Is it useful for my career growth?
Yes, definitely, Hema. The highlighted again, I'm repeating that the aspect, the one important or the differentiator aspect of the program is the experiential learning, which allows a candidate to kind of experience what interests them more. If product management is something that you wanted to pursue, Hema, definitely. The program provides you opportunity to experiment with it, experiment with your interests, and see to see if that's the path that you wanted to pursue, and take it as a career forward. So you should experiment, you should try that, and make a decision of your own. And this is exactly the platform, and this is exactly the kind of opportunity this program lays out.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Hema. We have Harsh who has asked, right now, companies like McKinsey, Bain, and other management consulting companies are keen for tech consulting. So, how does this help to land in that field?
Okay, so if you look at consulting is essentially a systematic or a very refined way of problem solving. I draw a lot of parallel to consulting and product management, in the sense product management takes a problem solving aspect as a couple of steps further in executing. If you have seen my slide, I would say execution becomes a differentiator. You are defining the product, you are solving a problem for a customer or a company, and taking that, implementing it, and taking out to the world. So while consulting, you solve a problem, you solve a business problem in a very structured fashion, and you give the recommendation, and it's up to the client to take the recommendation or not. So since you mentioned McKinsey and Bain, I took that part till not executing. There are other consulting companies which have their own implementation arm, probably not the MBBs or the big fours. There are others who does that as well. So definitely. And again, if you look at very closely what they are trying to do, they're getting into organizations. And if you see, digital transformation is becoming one of the biggest offerings by these consulting firms. You have digital transformation frameworks by McKinsey, by Bain, and others. And what does that call for? It's understanding of business acumen, technology, and people management. Because even in consulting, you will have to manage clients, the client stakeholders, and others. So definitely, long story short, yes, definitely you will require a amalgamation of business, technology, and people skills and leadership skills, even in the technical consulting side of the story.
Okay, thanks, Shine. We have Himanshu from LinkedIn who has asked, what are the future products in fintech?
Okay, it could be anything. It's up to the gut innovation, and it's limitless. It could be anything. It could be anything. I'm nobody to project that. If I could project that, I'll go and do a startup of my own and create a unicorn of my own.
Of course. Okay, we have Mayank next, who has shared that he's done his MBA and is a fresher and also has a gap and has no idea about product management. So, would this program be a good fit for Mayank?
Uh, Mind that's it all depends about how you wanted to position your career, your interests. Okay, I would sincerely urge you to do a bit of research on product management, a bit of research on AI, how AI is impacting, and also a bit of research on digital transformation. While with that idea, you should explore, any of that interests you. And you should look at a program as a platform which allows you to kind of make a decision, or and not decision by reading, but decision by experiencing all of this while you're doing the program. So I will leave it at that point. It's a very open-ended answer, but because yours is also a very open-ended question, so it's a mutual learning that will bring us to the platform. So, but I can rest assured that you should experience and make a decision. So, in that case, yes, the answer is yes. So you should definitely, but you should explore and see how this comes along.
Of course. Great. Thanks, Shai. We have Arvind next, who has asked, as a CSE graduate, how would this program help us in our career? Is this program completely different from CSE? Like, is it a different path?
CSE stands for I'm assuming it is computer science and engineering. CSE, what does CSE stands for? I'm assuming it is computer science.
Uh, I'm assuming so too. Arvind, if you could just confirm, so then we can kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Arvind has confirmed.
Yeah. So if it's computer science, yes, definitely. So it's again, technology, and you have studied technology. You know computer science. It gives it to an edge in understanding technology, while the program enables you to have leadership skills, develop leadership skills by being interactive in the class, and stuff, and it allows you to develop business acumen, structured thinking, problem solving skills, which again, if you have followed the presentation, is becoming paramount importance in this ever evolving world. So definitely, long story short, yes, definitely something for you to experiment.
Of course. Thank you, Shai. Okay, I think we can wait more. I think when we give that moment to people is when they come up with their questions.
Sure.
So we can just wait for a couple of minutes again. I think, yeah. I think the questions we have received so far, we have addressed. So guys, if you have any more questions, now would be the time, right? So, okay. Mayank has asked, what about the role of communication skills in product management or in this program?
Yes, Payak, it's of unchallenged importance. Communication is of unchallenged importance. So if you look at the slides that I've presented, critical thinking, leadership encompasses the foundation of leadership is communication and creating clarity. As a leader, when I say leader, it's product leadership, it's technological leadership, innovation leadership, transformative leadership. These require communication across uh, cross section of the organization, your customers, your clients. It's of paramount importance, and definitely, yes, this program, you should take a deep dive, and it focuses highly on communication. And it's not just in the class. You will be able to kind of try out things that you have learned during the experiential learning sessions.
Of course. Thank you, Shai. Let me just check LinkedIn again if we have any more questions there. Okay, none so far. Um, okay, guys, if we have no more questions, we can wrap up. So I'm sure, if you have any more doubts, any more clarifications you want, any, advice or insights on, going about your career, this would be the time before we wrap up. So please feel free to unmute yourselves if you have like a longer question that you don't think can be explained too well while typing out. So feel free to do that. Okay, I don't think we've received any. So I think, shall we wrap up then, Shine? Any last insights, advice before we wrap up?
No, thank you, Harleen, for the opportunity. Thank you so much. It was great addressing the questions, and the kind of I'm excited to see how people are thinking and what are the kinds of option. And definitely, it kinds of reinforces or reiterates the fact that this program is kind of at the right juncture, and it enables um, people who are looking to move or kind of grow up in the ladder in this ever evolving technology business space. And, all the best.
Of course. Thank you so much, Shine, for joining us today and sharing these wonderful insights and answering everyone's questions and helping them, gain a little more clarity for their career. We really appreciate your time and your expertise. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today.
Thank you. Thank you, Ali. Bye.
Yeah. Before wrapping up, I'd like to tell you all a little more about the tech MBA in technology management. This is a program that is unique, industry integrated, and career outcome focused, and also is UGC accredited for early career professionals. You can scan the QR code if you want to find out more details to download the brochure for this program. It's a highly specialized program that brings together technology and AI skills, management skills, and business skills to prepare the learners and make them ready to manage technology initiatives, digital transformation projects, and digital products. Right here are the this is an overview of the program, and three unique things about this program is, firstly, it's a highly experiential learning program where all the learners get to work in multiple advanced labs like technology labs, analytics labs, AI labs, and innovation labs. And you'll get an opportunity to work for in two paid internships in real company on real projects as well, right? The faculty of this program are global practitioners who have built companies, who have built various products, or are even entrepreneurs and senior level executives. So you will be learning from, industry practitioners, industry leaders. So you would understand and gain, like, the current trends and innovations and advancements in the industry. You'd get to, learn directly from them. And the program also, provides 100% job guarantee. So if you guys are interested in knowing more about the program, you can either scan this QR code to download the brochure, or also in the chat window on Zoom here, the link has been posted for easier access. If you just want to click on it and go, check it out, go through it, and see if it's the right fit for you, right? Okay, so I think with that, we can wrap up today's session. I thank you all for joining us today, um, and giving us your valuable time. I'm sure this was a fruitful session, right? I'm sure insights shared by Shine gave you a good direction, gave you some good understanding of the program, of the industry. So I'd appreciate if you could scan the QR code that's visible on your screen and leave us any feedback, reviews, thoughts on today's session, right? So I'll just wait here for a couple of seconds so you guys can go ahead and do that. Okay, so I hope we've scanned the QR code that is on the screen and left feedback, reviews, anything, right? So with that, I guess we can wrap up today's session. I thank you all for joining us today, and I wish you all the best of luck in your professional journeys. I look forward to hosting you at future sessions here at the Institute of Product Leadership. On that note, we'll wrap up. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of the evening.